tomorrow. I want you all to know that if you are on the Walmart Spark or any one of the app, especially on DoorDash, tomorrow they're going to, and you're doing shop and deliveries, there are going to be a whole lot of orders that's going to be out there, guys. Make sure that first of all that you got your water in your car. Make sure that you have your snacks. Make sure you have your hand sanitizer because you're going to be up and down on those dirty carts, touching stuff. Make sure that you clean your car from the day before. I already just finished up with the car wash. Made sure my car was clean on the outside. It's clean on the inside. Get yourself some sanitizer so you can sanitize your car down. Make sure that you're prepared. Tomorrow is the end of the year. You do not want to start your year off with a funky car. Okay, make sure that you're starting off your year right in the gig economy. Make sure you have all your little amenities and accessories that your car needs in order for you to be productive and successful throughout the whole entire year. So that's a few reminders for the ones that have not listened to some of the tips that I give in regards to preparing yourself for the holidays. I want you all to go back and just re-listen to them, guys. I will appreciate it. And hopefully you can use some of the little tips that I give there so you can be able to, better your performance in the gig economy. Today is the 30th of the month. We have one day away from Happy New Year to you guys. So in advance, I just want to go and say Happy New Year's. Hopefully you guys are setting your goals, getting alignment, on your faith walk, with your family, with getting your finances straight, that you all already have all of those nice little, those dream lists taken care of so you could implement starting the 1st of January. The beginning of the year, you have 365 days out of the year, and you have everything checked down and you have a schedule. For those that did not create a schedule this year, I'm hoping that you do get a schedule, guys, because scheduling all your stuff in for a day or for the week or for the whole month, it definitely help you to implement and to achieve better goals, okay, when you have it scheduled in than to just go off of osmosis, okay? So my advice to you guys, like I mentioned, I want you guys to make sure that you start a schedule, set yourself up on a schedule to do certain things that's going to help benefit you for the future. If you are in the gig economy, set a goal, your daily goals, guys, your weekly goals. So when you get up in the morning and you're going out there and you're turning on, that it makes sense to you and you're not just going out there just to go out there. You're going out there to be productive, to produce. Okay. If you're just coming into Life with Paulette, go ahead and hit that like button, guys. I'll appreciate that. But yeah, make sure that you are being productive throughout the rest of your year. So the best way to start is to start right and create yourself a budget. Also get on a budget, guys. Don't be following up with the Joneses. Okay, some can splurge and some can't. Okay, and for those that's overdoing it, trying to keep up with the Joneses, I hope you learn from last year, which is the end of this year. You have one more day to get it together. Okay, hello Sister Mercy, welcome in. Hope all is well with you, sister. It's good to see you up in here. But yeah, I just want everybody to know that, set a goal for this year and shoot for it. And sometimes you may think, oh my gosh, my goal is overwhelming. I would never reach it. I don't want you all to think like that. I want you all to set a goal and expect to reach their goal. Okay. Expectations this year. Let's start 2026 just how we left off last year with a little bit of tweak. Okay. So last year we set goals, but we didn't expect anything. That's why most of y'all are still at square one because you didn't expect anything out of it. This year, let's start right. We're going to expect that whatever we set for this year with the help of the good Lord, that we will be able to push through and accomplish. Okay. So get yourself on a schedule. Create a schedule that you can be able to execute throughout the day. Do a daily schedule, do a weekly schedule. And you may say, well, Paula, I don't have no time to do it. You could keep all that in your head for a little bit. And that's going to last for a little bit. But basically, sometimes we forget. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm at the age right now, where you tell me one thing right now, and by the time I blink, I forgot. I don't even know about it because I didn't check it down. So we need to move from the invisible, imaginary, mental little notes that we take and start putting it on paper. Okay, so create yourself. Um, Sister Mercy say she didn't see notification. Oh, Sister Mercy. So, what happened was my account went a little bit. How I want to say a few weeks ago. Well, yeah, a few weeks ago when I was under the weather, I stopped going live for like pretty much close to like 3 weeks. I was just posting, but I wasn't doing anything on their account. And I deleted a lot of unnecessary videos that I had. And I think I got punished. So what happened is, in order for me to had start getting billing back up my views, they told me that I had to tell everybody to unsubscribe from my channel and then subscribe again so that that way you guys would get the notification. I guess it will boost whatever and refresh something. So that's what I've been telling everybody. So since you're in here now, I just want you to know, unsubscribe, subscribe, hit the bell all over again, Sister Mercy, so that that way on the next one, you will be notified. It worked for everyone else. They did it. They're like, okay, I'm seeing it now. They're getting notifications. So if you're just coming in to Life with Paulette and you're having problems with the notifications, just unsubscribe, subscribe again, and hit the notification bell on all, and it should refresh and you should be good to go. All right. Going back to what I was saying, tomorrow on the gig, in the gig economy tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of alcohol going around. For those that do shop and deliveries, there's going to be alcohol on DoorDash. Right now, DoorDash, out of the 6 preferences that they gave us, um, we finally have again the option to opt out of alcohol and tobacco deliveries. So all of my Holiness Walk individuals, sisters and brothers that is on DoorDash and doing the do, getting out there and making that shmoney. If you guys have not been aware of the scenario that a few months ago we were not able to opt out, now you can opt out of alcohol. Okay. One of my sisters we had communicated with customer service a few months ago because we were not able to opt out. They forced us in, but we told them that it was against our religion, and they basically put in the notes that they weren't sending us no tobacco and alcohol shop and deliveries. So that was implemented, and basically they adjusted it a few months ago. So make sure that if you all not aware, now you can go and toggle off alcohol and tobacco, so we are not strengthening the hands of nothing. Okay, we're just toggling it all off, and then DoorDash won't send you a shop and delivery where you're shopping alcohol. It's the 31st of the month. I don't know what it is. Everybody want to blow something up and they want to get drunk. They call it lit over here. Okay, everybody want to be lit. Crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, just a little top of the hour information. There's going to be a lot of shopping deliveries out there that you're going to have to serve alcohol if you have not yet toggle off your preferences. Also, I would not recommend nobody tomorrow due to having to deal with all the alcohol and all the drunken individuals that's going to be buying more alcohol. And if you have toggle on your cash deliveries, I don't know. I don't advise nobody to toggle on cash deliveries where you pull up there and you have to deal with somebody that may be short of $2 to $3 and getting into any type of situation with them. So I'll advise you guys toggle that off as well. So when you go and do your deliveries, you're picking up from a restaurant and you're dropping off. You're picking up from a restaurant and you're dropping off. You are not there trying to do any money exchange, so you could be safer. Okay, that's another thing. If you are going to deliver in the nighttime, be cautious, be very careful, because craziness is going to happen. There's going to be a lot going on there, and I just want to give you guys a little heads up before the 31st of what I've witnessed during the years on DoorDash around this time. So that way you guys can be, have all your eyes, all your cylinders on, and you won't have to bump into any situations tomorrow, right? On the Walmart Spark and all the other apps, they're going to be normal. On Walmart Spark, I have the longest that I've been in there, I've never shopped an alcohol. I don't think Walmart allow us to shop for on Walmart Spark to shop alcohol. I've never, and I've been on there for about a couple years now on Walmart Spark. I've never shopped alcohol, so that one is good to go. But the one that will catch you, in the corner and hit you sideways is DoorDash. They'll be sending you to buy all kind of stuff. I mean, you be buying feminine stuff, masculine stuff. You be buying all kind of stuff. So you got to be careful on your shopping deliveries with DoorDash. Those three shopping deliveries, opting out of your cash deliveries, and opting out of your, what's that third one I said? See, I already forgot. I told you guys, my brains is fried now. Just how long I've been out today. The other one, which is the third one, I just opt out of your shopping deliveries if you feel like it's too much for you tomorrow on DoorDash. That's the only app that can surprise you every once in a while. Yeah, they're gonna get there handing out a lot of the tips counters that I find here and there on the app that I want to make sure that if even if I fail, I want to make sure that you guys win. So I don't want you all to get any surprises tomorrow, but it's going to be a busy day, guys. Go home, get some rest, so tomorrow you can start up fresh. Sometimes you may need a little extra coffee tomorrow because you're going to stretch your day all the way, the 31st, all the way up to 5 o'clock. For those that start early, I would advise you don't stay on the street, and I'm talking to myself, all the way until 7, 8 o'clock at night, because it can be a little bit much for you on the way home. You never know what could happen. So make sure that you get home early enough, safe enough. And if you just don't have any other option but to work the night shift, I'll advise you guys to make sure that you guys are staying caution. Be cautious, okay? Staying protected and safe, because it's a hard, nasty, nasty little world out there. You got to stay safe. I had somebody ask me the other day in regards to how do I manage. Sorry. Um, um, Somebody called me. I'm on my work. Just called me to tell me, whatever. So I apologize for that. But one thing I want to tell you all, they asked me, how do I manage doing this 8 to 12 hours, during the holidays and all that stuff? Well, number one, I have an amazing husband. And because of that, he knows that once a year, I'm going to take a month to do what I'm doing. So I don't have to worry about the kids at home because he handles everything. So when I leave in the morning, he's the one that manages the kids at home, and we communicate. I'm sorry, guys. Catch up with situation. Ta-da! This happens. I'm lost for words at this point. But yeah, I even forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about dealing with the family and work and stuff, which I'll probably do another video, guys, because I already, got distracted with this video, because people will definitely call you instead of just text you and make you get back to them. They're calling you in the middle of work, and sometimes it's not the best. Okay. Anyway, I love you guys. Sorry, Sister Mercy, that, life is life, and people just can't stop trying to get a hold of me. So I will answer that question that I had on the nether one. Okay. On another one, because I need to shut this thing off so that I can move on. If you're still up in here, Sister Mercy, I got a call, and on that call, the lady wanted me to go and deliver, you know, 10 minutes before her house because she was at the mall. And I was like, no. Oh, that's another scenario, by the way. You on Walmart Spark, you're going to get individuals that's going to want to switch up on you when it comes to your delivering. And you have the options to agree or disagree. Well, I'm a person, if I picked a delivery to go from one point A to point B, and then you call me in the middle and tell me, show up over here. Don't do it, guys. Go to the address that you are set to go to. And I know a lot of time you can, adjust your sale a little bit for people depending on who you're dealing with. But it's already after 5 o'clock, guys. I am like ready to go to bed. And it's getting dark. So I don't know where she's going to be at, which mall, and I'm not going to get off the side of the road just to figure out where she's at to locate her to hand her her order. She ordered something. She should have been home or have somebody waiting for me at the house so that I can give her her order. But she didn't. So she called me in. That's why it was buffering because she called me and on the time that she called me, I'm on the work phone. So of course it's going to look like it's buffering in the background. But when things like that happen, say no. If you are set up to go to from point A to point B and they're like, drop it off in the middle over here, just know that you're cutting yourself short, especially on Walmart Spark, because they calculated and paid you accordingly to your distance. So if you decide, oh, they don't want me to drop it off at the house, they're not like DoorDash is going to give you the full pay. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, you didn't win all the miles that we planned for. So I'm going to minimize your pay. And I'm not going to get short for nobody because you decide not to be home and not receive your order. That's your loss, not mine. So just now she called in because she wanted me to meet her at the mall because I have to pass the mall. Like I say, some days I'll do it depending on the individual. But last minute, just 10 minutes out, you're going to switch up on me. If something happened to me during this moment in time that I'm switching up, they're not responsible for me. They'll be like, I didn't send you over there. I sent you over here. And they won't pay you your insurance either. Okay. So I'm just letting you all know when you guys be doing those diversions for people, trying to accommodate people with these address and the app have you at one address and you're in another area, you're putting yourself up to fail. So be mindful of that. That was a great learning lesson right there. And I'm glad that you guys were on here to witness that that happens, and it happens several times on different apps. You're gonna get it. Oh, we're at the pool. Well, I don't know where your pool is. I have the address to your house. I am not going to no pool. We're gonna go to the house address. How about you meet me for your pizza at the house? Oh, well, we're at the pool. Be mindful of people doing things. Like I say, trust nobody, you trust God. Okay. And if in your spirit you feel awkward or feel a little bit off, then you do not have to do it. You call customer service and let them know this person give me this address and last minute want me to go to your other address. And I'm not, what should I do? And you know what DoorDash is going to tell you? You go where the address that we have on file for you, because they know that they're responsible for you from point A to point B. And if you diverse, guess what? It's on you. Even in the insurance will be like, well, according to this, remind you, we don't think about these things in a normal world because you got to think about it, right? You're like, oh yeah, I'll do you the favor. I'm going to go above and beyond for you. No, 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 no. Certain things you just can't tweak. Certain things you just got to go, be focused, laser focused. If you tell me go to point A, then why are you telling me to deliver at Y when I'm supposed to deliver at A? Don't do it, guys. Say no. Come here, come here. You say, no, I can't do that. I apologize. Let them contact customer service, and customer service will help them adjust and change their address. But you don't get into that. You just blame it on customer service. Everything. I'm sorry. Would you be able to call customer service? I think it's best for you to call customer service. And they don't want to deal with customer service because one thing with DoorDash customer service, you ain't never going to get a hold of them. Okay. So people a lot of times just leave it alone. It's like calling Walmart Spark customer service is like, oh, forget it. I order flour, but I guess I'll eat the sugar, because they brought the wrong stuff. You just don't want to waste time. Okay. So that would be my little bit for today. I'm going to leave you guys and moving on. I got to get home. This is my last drop. I'm a few minutes out and I am tired today. And tomorrow we'll be having another conversation because I want to finish that question that I mentioned that I was asked in regards to how do I shuffle and juggle family, you know, love, marriage, and in the gig economy. I think that's going to be a great topic for tomorrow. So looking forward to talking to you guys tomorrow. With that, guys, I just want to say thank you guys for chiming in, and I'll see you on the next Shmoney Talk and tips and tricks within the gig economy on our conversation as we ride along. All right, deuces. Bye bye, baby.